Welcome everybody into the Murky Cup Qualifier number 3. We're here in our first best of 3 of the day. On the left-hand side, it's Storm League Enjoyers. On the right, it's going to be Harmless Toddlers. It's a best of 3 series. There are some housekeeping things to go through. For those of you that may not know, this is a tournament qualifier, so obviously we're still just kind of getting points going for these teams. But there's some fun things to talk about, like the draft style. Heroes can only be picked once during a series, but they can be banned away multiple times. So we could see Greymane banned in the series every single game and never played. But if Greymane were to be picked and played, or let's say Uther, so Uther gets picked and played, he is unavailable for the rest of this best of 3. There are also bounties. So if you pick, play, and win with certain heroes or composition or talents, you can get some entries or shares of the bounty pool, which is $1,000. Butcher, Cho'Gall, Nova, Azmodan, Gazlowe, Murky, which is worth triple reward, so 3 of the bounty shares. Probius, Valir, Kael'Thuzad, Convection, Kael'Thas, Hunt, Illidan, Nidus, Sagara, Twin Blades, Varian, Monstrosity, Abathur, Longboat, Vikings, the duo of Alexstrasza Stitches with the level 1 Glove Talents, Lili and Chen. No talent specific. Triple healer composition, no healer team, and the Juice Pirates with Lieutenant Morales backdoor. I believe that covers most of it. We did just have a patch yesterday as well. Actually, it was on Monday. You can use !patch in chat to get yourself over to the YouTube video for that one. And I do recommend everybody subscribe over to the YouTube because it doesn't cost any money and it makes our YouTube channel grow. If we get 1,000 subs over there, we can monetize the channel. But bans at the top of the screen don't add to that list, so as I said, Junkrat could be played in the future. Brightwing was nerfed in our most recent patch. The Hyper Shift went down by 2% from 6 to 4, and the cooldown reduction per minion death is from 1 to 0.5. So we'll see if Hyper Shift is still to level 1 or if Greater Polymorph will start making its way into these games. We have had quite a bit of a draft already while I was getting the housekeeping done, so thank you all for your patience. We got an Uther, Vala, Zarya, Zool. Alright, so I feel like they still... Are they going to go hypercarry Vala, or will they pick up something... You know what I don't hate is the Dahak. I love it. Okay. That's a way to start out a series right there. Holy crap. All right, so we have an Azmodan. This is just push city on the side of Storm League Enjoyers. As Brightwing, Anubarak, Falstead, Jaina. Nice composition right there. I'd like to see a Bruiser with this. Yrel would be some nice control. Dahaka's great to be able to get extra wave clear. You are running triple global, and triple global is it can be a little rough because you basically have 3 unmounted heroes. Granted, Dahaka can go enhanced agility. Dahaka did get like a slight buff with his drag animation, so we'll see if that actually, if the pole speed affects the distance that enemies can be displaced. But either way, that's the draft for map number 1. Let's get into it. What a great day of casting. Alright, gotta copy this team name. 5-minute gamble. There we go. What's up, Pan? How you doing, bud? Sup, SD? How you doing, bud? Twitch Gamble's up and available. Let's get into our map number 1 of the day. On the left-hand side, it's going to be Storm League Enjoyers. Aether, Vala, twice on the Uther. We got an Itrax, Zool, Alvarez on the Azmodunk. And we'll be seeing Lovko playing your Zarya. Right-hand side, thank you for the hype train. I appreciate everybody. Thank you. Right side is going to be Harmless Toddlers with Player on the Dahaka. We've got a Vapirs. I think that's how you say their name. Vipress, I think is actually how you say it. On the Anubarak, Dismiss will be your Brightwing. Orghead on the Jaina. And down in the bottom lane, we'll have Shadow Song playing Falstead. I've never watched Haas before, but you're on the front page of Twitch, and I like your voice, so here I am. Well, welcome to the stream, my friend, and thank you for the kind words. We are doing a qualifier today for the Murky Cup. And if you have any questions, by all means, throw them in chat. Someone will help you out, or I will. There's a lot of intricacies with these games, but of course, we're always here to help open up the door and not gatekeep other people. Let's take a look at our level 1s, though. We do have Vala going into the Creed of the Hunter, so auto attacks against enemy heroes. We got Wave of Light for Uther. Zool does have the Shackler level 1. We'll be seeing a Greed Azmodan as well. Over in the top lane, Dahaka with his enhanced agility is going to be trying to dismiss the siege and push potential of Zool and Azmodan, as Zool just rotates actually into mid to soak up some extra experience here for the team. Brightwing is still going to be going Hyper Shift level 1, even though it was nerfed, and there you go, you can see into the Jaina. Still decent healing, but was nerfed by 4%, or 2%, and we do have a Falstad going auto attack build. Yeah, we have heroes are only allowed to be picked once per game. No baseline bans, but there are also the bounties. And Azmodan is a bounty, so if Storm League Enjoyers can win this game, they will get an Azmodan bounty. I played at MOBA before, but this, Azmodan does look a bit like Urgot. Unfortunately, he plays nothing like him. There's no hero in League of Legends that I know of that plays like Azmodan. If there was, I would have made the switch to League many, many, many moons ago. When the tournament that I was working went under and got canceled and stuff like that, I did try learning League of Legends and Dota 2, but there's just no hero that clicked like the heroes and Heroes of the Storm do for me. Oh, and we do have Twitch predictions still going. Anyways, Zool with the Trogul's, or the Jailer's level 4, sorry. Trogul's Essence is the one that I think some people take, and it just doesn't get that much value. We got the Polymorph, the Unstable Anomaly at level 4 for our Brightwing. Death Dealer Vala, pretty standard across the board. The Hawker over here is trying to steal away this camp. Falstad's going to be flying in. The Phase Shift from Brightwing. A dunk from Azmodan almost takes down the Dahaka, but player is able to get that Phase Shift healing. Meanwhile, down in bottom lane, First Blood is going to be picked up by Zarya with a Particle Grenade, I do believe, as Jaina does go down. 27,000 to 139. All right, I mean, we got odds on the prediction. That's what matters most. And Zarya looking for the give me 20 here. So after collecting 20 regenerations, Globe permanently reduce the cooldown of shield ally by 2 seconds. Azmodan getting chased over here in top lane. Enhanced agility from Dahaka, as well as the speed boost from Brightwing, but it doesn't look like there was a drag available. Nah, it's on cooldown. Hey Cav, what's up, bud? Hope you're doing well today. Bottom lane, things are kind of getting run down over here from Vala, Uther, Zarya. Good stun from the Uther. They're trying to take down Vala. If they get a kill onto her, she'll lose 5% off of that Gambit level 1 stack. But Zool comes through. Nice. Bone Prison onto that Falstad. Uther will be traded, but there goes Jaina as well. Vala with the last auto attack onto that one. They start chasing down this Anubrak, who is going to get hit with another Bone Prison, and he will be taken down. 4-1 in kills, favoring the side of Storm League Enjoyers, as a drag onto Vala pulls her into the fort front gate. She takes a couple shots from the towers, but won't be taken down. Hey Harold, what's up, bud? Hope you're all having a great day. I got some pretty good sleep. I got up early, made a big breakfast, and now we're on the front page of Twitch, which is going to be a really fun time. And if you have stumbled into our stream from front page of Twitch, I'll be mentioning this a lot today. Be sure to follow the stream. And we do have a giveaway from Corsair going on today. We got 3 giveaways. The first giveaway is currently active. So, our Falstad with auto attack build, secret weapon, hammer gains, 8 stacks on that level 1, 43 wave of light stacks for our Uther as Dahaka went fishing for a drag, didn't find anyone, the Azmodan dunk coming in. Dahaka looking to sustain pressure onto that Zool, but meanwhile, the Azmodan above, he's got the all-shell burn, and he's all dead. Unfortunate. But meanwhile, in bottom lane, things are getting sieged into. Heavy siege from Zarya, Uther, Vala. Camp behind all that. This is going to be a keep going down in top lane as Dahaka brush talks into the bottom. Zool is going to be right there. They'll have a little 1v1 over here on the left-hand side of our screen. Falstad trying to come in here. There's no level 10 on the right-hand side. Rain of Vengeance from the Vol already used. Expulsion Zone is a level 10 for Arzaria. Divine Storm, Rain of Vengeance, Asmodan with the Demonic Invasion as well. And there goes the bottom lane keep. Harmless Toddlers struggling in this map number 1 to wake up and try and make something happen here.
Red team's core is under attack.
Currently have our... Is this really? Are we really speedrunning map number 1? If they end right here, right now, this would be the fastest map in the tournament series. Fastest map previously was around 9 minutes, 10 seconds. Core dropping down to 77%. Nubrak getting low. He does get taken out. Oh, Shell Burn. She'll take down the Jaina as Dahaka gets picked off as well. And this is going to be your fastest map in Murky Cup qualifier in Murky Cup qualifiers, period. 6 minutes 23. A literal speed run here on map number 1. And they get the bounty. And they get the Asmodan bounty. That is insane. That is No one's ever heard of Heroes of the Storm, the best MOBA on the face of the planet. No one's ever heard of that. What's up, Rav? Good to see you, bud. Cheers to you. Thanks again for the raid yesterday. We are here in Battlefield of Eternity, map number 2, and the Storm League Enjoyers just speedran the map number 1 in 6 minutes and 20-something seconds, so that's the new record to beat for Murky Cup. We got our first pick going over to the losing side, so this will be map choice of Storm League Enjoyers. So Battlefield of Eternity, it's a 2-lane map.
Somebody please get this man a
sub. Oh, Kel, thank you for the gifted sub to Rav. Thank you for so many gifted subs in this channel. Thank you, bud. I appreciate the generosity today. Where is the StarCraft? Well, someone has to draft someone from StarCraft. Thanks, Last. I appreciate it, bud. Is this a Blizzard-sanctioned tournament, or is it a private tournament? I'd say it's grassroots is the best way. It's community-run. Blizzard has no involvement. Yeah, Blizzard isn't very involved with Heroes of the Storm at all. Outside of a patch or two, we get... Well, we actually have been getting a few patches. So we still get patches of the game, and the servers are live, but we don't have any major tournaments. There's no... IEM Kiln, or there's no another gifted sub. Yeah, I mean there's no BlizzCon either anymore, so unfortunately this is just community stuff. It does have a prize pool, $1,000. So total prize pool is $2,000, but obviously, like, first place takes $600, and then there's $1,000 for the bounty pool, and the bounty pool is based on shares. So if 4 teams complete 1 bounty each by the end of the tournament, there's been more than that, but this is an easy example. If 4 teams complete a bounty each, that will be 25% of the $1,000 to each of those teams. So $250 extra, no matter where they end up. They could take last place, but they could have a bounty, so they could still walk away with a couple $100 or whatever. So there is that. Blizzard kind of bailed on their esports. Yeah. And then a lot of the community left. A lot of the community left because of that. A lot of people were like, well, I'd rather play Dota or League of Legends because there's more active development back then, as well as, you know, there's TI, there's Worlds, there's constant tournaments, MSI, as it was also mentioned. But anyways, what's up, Mr. I'm Stuck? Hey, Big Scary Duck. Good to see all of you in chat. Hi. Sorry if I miss anyone. Hey, Skulfy. Alright, so Johanna Hogger Blaze, Hanzo Sylvanas Diablo. We've got a Jimmy Right Click, who did get a change on his level 20, the execute orders, but we'll see if we make it there. Now, Battlefield of Eternity, as we did mean to explain, it's a 2-lane map. where you have to burn down the Immortal, and then the Immortal will push the weakest lane, or the strongest lane, in your favor. Also, thank you, Cav, for the gifted sub. Thank you, Kel, for the gifted sub. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, Blizzard killed most of their esports with an email. Literally. That's not an exaggeration. Raynor, Anduin, Muradin, Stabby Daddy, Imperius, and Gul'dan. A nice, well-rounded draft. Good CC setup. Stormbolt into Celestial Charge, or vice versa. You got a Chastise from Anduin, Sustain Damage, and Burst from Gul'dan. Raynor's pretty nice. On the opposing side, you got some Burst Protection, potentially, with Sound Barrier Lucio. Greymane races down the Immortal. Garrosh with some great control. More control out of the Alarak, and then we got an Illidan coming through as well. Storm League enjoyers with, just enjoying...
A limousine and a... pizza.
Enjoying a fun draft here. Thank you, Skullfy, for the 2 gifted subs. Thank you all so very much. Holy crap. I appreciate the love and support so very much. Thank you. Let's get a Twitch prediction going. And, yeah, here we go. All right, so Twitch Gamble's going. We're getting all the alerts today. We're doing a nice little tour of all the Twitch alerts today. Famous actor Bobby Kotick. Left-hand side is Storm League enjoyers up in this best of 3 in the quarterfinals of Murky Cup Qualifier number 3. Alvarez playing Alarak twice on the Lucio. We've got a Greymane Itrax. Lavkul will be your Garrosh. On the top lane, or actually middle of the map, is going to be Illidan, played by Aether. Right side, down in this best of 3, Harmless Toddlers with Player on the Imperius. Shadowsong playing your Gul'dan. We'll have a Vipress playing Muradin. Orghead will be your Raynor, and last but not least, Dismiss playing Anduin. Echoed Corruption for Gul'dan. No other really... Actually, Warbreaker for Garrosh on his questing talent. Alarak went into Discord at level 1 for his overwhelming power for the Discord Strike. 52,000 on Harmless Toddlers. Wow. Someone's got big belief on this being a map number, us going to a map number 3. Stormbolt kicks things off, and then immediately tossed into Groundbreaker. Discord Strike for the silence. The Leap of Faith comes through! And Dismiss will save. No Chymo Cleanse on that one. Over in the top lane, Illidan sustaining some pressure onto Imperius. We'll poke into top lane here and there, just to give a little bit of love and vision as to what these two are doing. Solarian Flare level 1 for the Imperius as a Stormbolt in bottom lane connects onto Garrosh, but it's Gul'dan going down. First blood to the side of Storm League enjoyers. Now, speaking of pizza, I'd love some pizza. I had a nice big breakfast today, but I could already eat a slice of pizza. Detroit-style deep dish? Oh, get out of town. Itrax grabbing a camp below. We'll have the Alarak finishing out the wave. Right side, it seems like there's going to be this is a very early grab for this camp. Typically, you want to grab this camp closer to about 2 minutes 40-ish. Like, you should be finishing it out around then, in-game time. Due to the fact that you want it to be split pushing during the objective phase, this should be a dead Muradin. Lucio can close the distance, unless he's got a Stormbolt and a lot of mobility, but you know, that's another kill over to the side of Storm League enjoyers. Pizza tip, add a sprinkle of Manchego to your pizza. That sounds delicious to me. There's always room for pizza, yeah. Dessert? No. Pizza? Yeah. Impalers in bottom lane have opened things up with the fort front gate going down. Alarak with a little lightning surge out here and there. Did go Show of Force at level 4, so his max sadism can now be 130% or 150%. He can get 30% from the baseline takedowns, and then this is an additional 20% from landing all 3 basic abilities onto an enemy just like that. 2% gained And a kill as well. So 5% gained over to our Alarak as he rotates into top and gets a nice big burst onto the unassuming Imperius. And the big thing we got to figure out is what we're going to be cooking on Sunday. We're doing cooking and brewing stream. At least that's the game plan. I got to figure out how long it's going to take us to actually brew beer. Because if it's going to take like 6 hours, I don't know if that's... I don't know if I can like stand around for 6 hours. What's up, Bathroom? How you doing, bud? Alright, so first Immortal phase will be split, and we'll have most of, actually just about all the damage into the left side Immortal.
Quick! Change the channel!
Thank you very much. Don't change the channel. You're stuck here forever, everybody. Muradin will go down here. Currently have Lucio still harassing on the right. Oh, Shadow Song might be dead here. Ally Toss, a little telekinesis is anti-synergistic with Garrosh, but it doesn't matter. Greymane burning down the Immortal. Another kill for Alarak. Another set of sadism. And a very well shielded Immortal is going to be going into top lane as... Oh man, this is looking really rough. Imperius should be taken down here. Not sure if he can make it back to the fort front gate. Keep front gate will not be in reach for our Imperius as the Immortal moves into this top lane fort. And if we're looking at stats here, 1,000 damage into structures, about 24,000 points of health and shielding. Obviously, it's a little different now, but still. A very healthy Immortal. 4.5 minutes in. Push. Oh my god! Absolutely deleted right there. At the trajectory we're going, Storm League Enjoyers will be able to, well, they'll make this faster than first map. This may be the fastest best of 3 I've ever casted, if this ends right here. They're going towards core, the Immortal, with about 10k HP still. Maps, for those who may not watch a lot of Heroes of Storm or don't know the game, this is very uncommon. This is very, very uncommon. 5-minute games? Nah. Nah. Okay. That is... They shaved almost a minute off of their run of Garden of Terror. Wow. Did the Twitch prediction finish out in time? Wow. Wow. That was the first Immortal. Yes, that was the first Immortal. It's like they're playing against a bunch of harmless toddlers. That's insane. That is insane. Storm League Enjoyers looking to take first place today. Which team wins Battlefield of Eternity? It was Storm League Enjoyers.
That's great news, General. Congratulations.
On the contrary, I mourn.
Okay.
This game is rigged. It is indeed.